We're here. I know I missed the last few sessions, and I apologize about that. But that's what I'm here to talk about tonight. Everything's all good. Life is beautiful. I just haven't really found a open spot to be able to jump up live like this, and I didn't want it to disrupt my life too much, so I've been busy. It's the end of the winter. Everyone's getting ready for spring cleaning, and I've just been chopping firewood. We're at the end of the season here. We went through all of our firewood, so I've just been trying to keep up with the firewood, keep up with the house, keep up with the kids and their schooling and their schedule. And on top of that, I still am working my full-time job. So coming up here live on a steady occasion has been kind of tough, and that's what I want to talk about tonight. Besides that, we are celebrating 100 episodes. We've done 100 live dream sessions, and that doesn't even include some of the other sessions that weren't really like deep dives. So technically, it's actually been more than 100, but I would say just to be safe, it's roughly 100 full dream sessions we've had here, and it's been really, really fun so far. And I've learned a lot. Just the other day, I was going back through some of the oldest ones. As some of you might know, we don't have the first live dream session. I did it native on Facebook and didn't save it, and that is lost to the ether forever. So it's all good though. I do have a bunch of old episodes. Oh, someone just ordered something off my Etsy shop. Awesome. That's cool. Beautiful. Yeah, so this is different. I still don't have the actual setup with my computer, and that's what I want to talk about tonight. That's why I might put some of these dream sessions on hold. And then I just want to talk about the power of focus. And I really just want to give my gratitude out to all of you who have been engaging and following and helping to build this beautiful space that we have here with these dream sessions. So real quick, I'm gonna double check everything, make sure my audio is coming through clear. Not really doing much of a deep dive tonight. That's not the point. Okay, that's working. Real quick, I'm gonna double check everything. Oh, what the hell? Audio is coming through clear. Sorry. So I do have some notes to go over, but nothing too serious, nothing crazy. Let me just double check here, make sure that everything's working over on YouTube as well. Yeah, it's looking good. Not bad. All right, so I'm not so sure if I'm going to be able to see comments. Hopefully I can. No guarantee. That's the other issue here. All right, no comments yet. Not from what I can see. All good though. So, the word focus, I was thinking about this. I hear a lot of analogies from self-help books and different videos I watch, and they talk about focus is like the beam of light through a magnifying glass. And they use that as a metaphor, but what's really interesting is that the original root word focus from Latin actually meant fireplace or hearth. So that's where it evolved into the modern form of when we focus a light beam in one area, it builds the intensity in that area. So using a magnifying glass with the sunlight as a metaphor for focus is actually backwards. It's really the other way around. The original meaning for focus was a hot center of fire. So that's what I want to talk about tonight. And that's why I want to talk about these upcoming sessions. It seems that I don't have the ability to go live at the same time every week on the same day. And that's really, it's not a big deal to me. You know, we did it for a while. We were quite consistent for a while with these sessions, and we did build a nice community here, and I appreciate all you beautiful souls. You know that. But I don't seem to have a steady time every week, a set time where I can come up live. There's two main reasons for doing these live dream sessions. Number one is to engage directly with you guys and to be able to take your questions and your comments and give feedback in real time. And that's where the real value comes in with these things. But if I can't catch it when people are online, then I'm almost just up here talking to myself, which is okay. But in that case, I may as well just be recording these videos pre-recorded for a few different reasons. Now, I do have time throughout the week to sit and formulate a video. Usually, I always find time. The issue is it's not always the same time on the same day every single week. So the other point of going live is to build consistency with the algorithms across all these platforms. If I can't build the consistency across the platforms with the algorithm, then the only good thing about going live is being able to connect and engage in real time. But if I can't do it at a consistent time when people are online, then again, I may as well just be pre-recording my videos. So because I don't have my computer set up yet, so I can't use this Restream program to its full potential, I'm not able to do interviews in the way that I would like to. If I was going to do an interview, it would probably be it would be just like the old way that we've done them in the past. And I'm ready to step up. My computer's not working. So it might be a few more weeks or so until I actually get that up and running. And then I'll be able to really do these live sessions the way that I want to. And like I said, once I get that all set up, I'll be able to pull up pictures on the screen while I'm talking. I'll be able to show the comments on the screen that I'm responding to, things like that. It'll be a lot better, a lot smoother. And that'll also help with the production, post-production, when I'm trying to edit the videos and repost them. As I'm going through this editing process for some of these videos, one thing I noticed while I'm editing, the most time-consuming thing is trying to cut out some of the conversations in between. Literally, like I could probably edit my videos twice, maybe 3 times as fast if I didn't have all the commentary and the back and forth. And sometimes those conversations go off in a different direction and I can't really include them in the video. So I spend a lot of time just cutting out all of that live interaction, only because it distracts from the deep dive that I'm trying to do. So, and on top of that, when I'm doing these live sessions, like I can't always guarantee the kids ain't gonna run into the video and stuff, and that's okay. And I love it. It's cool, and I'm grateful for that. But when I'm trying to do like a focused deep dive, that can be kind of counterproductive. So what I want to do is I'm going to change the title of these dream sessions to Dream Streams so that I can save the title Dream Sessions for my actual deep dives. Now, my deep dives, because I can't find a steady time to go live every week, it might be a different time on a different day, although I do have time every week. Like I said, that's kind of pointless if I'm not catching people while they're online and able to engage. And it also, like, because I don't have the computer set up, I'm streaming in a lower quality than I would be able to record in. So when I go to edit these videos and re-upload them to YouTube, incidentally, they just have lower quality. And I'm finding myself during post-production, trying to increase the quality with different AI things. And it's kind of like working backwards. My best bet would be to record these things in the highest quality possible without the conversation and all of the side trails in between. And then I'll be able to edit them so much faster, and the quality will be so much better. So, this is all the last 99 episodes have really been, it's just an experimental process, and I'm learning as I go here, and I appreciate all of you joining me on this journey. I hope all of you know, especially the 4, 5, 6 main ones out there. You all know who you are, and I appreciate you guys so much. But I think I'm going to cut down the live dream sessions to maybe once a month, or I might just announce them ahead of time, and when I have enough questions. That's the other thing. These live sessions were a great way for me to answer everyone's questions. Well, over the last 2 years or so, it seems like I'm starting to get a lot of the same questions, and it's almost become redundant, and that's okay. Because I'm always trying to reach new people that aren't familiar with these concepts, I'm going to keep reiterating everything we've always talked about, and that's fine with me. I don't mind that, but I don't want to keep answering the same questions every single week. So I might just plan like one live dream session a month or so. I might even just wait until I have enough unique questions built up for me to go through and answer. And I will announce it ahead of time. I will set the day, I will set the time, and I'll invite everybody and try to get all of us into the same space at the same time. So when I'm doing these live dream sessions, I'm not just talking to the wind in the middle of the night on a day when nobody's active. So I'll announce it ahead of time. I'll keep sharing it out. I'll give everyone updates, and I will set that time, and then I'm going to stick to that time. But it's not going to be every week anymore. I don't think I can do that. It's just, like I said, I can always find the time to do it, but it's not always the same exact time every week. So when I do have that hour or two throughout the week to spare, I'm probably going to use that time to record higher quality and work on editing so I can keep more high quality content coming out. It'll help me stay focused on a lot of these points. I think it'll make the dream session deep dives a lot more valuable and concise. And then when I do jump up and try to do a live session, I won't be worried about trying to focus on some of those deep dive topics, and we can just enjoy it more openly as a live stream. So I'm gonna start calling those the live dream streams, and then when you see me post a video that's a dream session, that's going to be a deep dive on a particular topic. It just seems to make the most sense for me. I think as far as productivity and quality are concerned, that's probably my best direction to take it in right now. And I don't want to keep compromising on the quality. But I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm still here. I'll still be doing live sessions. I'm just going to make sure I announce it ahead of time, and it's going to be less frequently, but it'll be more engaging and more interactive when we do it, for sure. And then the live or the dream session deep dives that aren't live, they're just going to be packed with a lot more concise, valuable information, because I think I've gotten comfortable in front of the camera enough, and I'm able to talk freely and concisely. I just can't keep getting distracted with conversations, and I don't want to keep wasting my time if nobody's online when I go live. So, of course, it's not a waste of time when people come through afterwards and start asking questions, but then I find myself answering the questions in the comment section, which is cool, but the whole point of going live is to be able to answer these questions live. So I'm going to space out these sessions more, and I'll make sure everyone knows when I'm going up live, and I'll make sure it's very clear, and I'll make sure I'm there on time. Other than that, I'm going to be focusing on recording more high quality deep dives on different topics. I have I have enough videos out now to look at the statistics in the analytics and see kind of what works and what doesn't, and what keywords pop off more than others, and what titles and topics get more engagement and people are more interested in. So I'm going to focus. I'm going to focus like a beam of light through a magnifying glass. I'm going to try to hyper focus on these topics. Those are going to be the dream sessions. And then the live dream streams, I'll come up once in a while and just answer your guys' questions, engage with you live in real time, and chop it up with you guys. So we don't have to mix the two anymore. I only have so much time, so it should be good. We're gonna try this out for a while, see how it goes, and maybe I'll reevaluate the whole situation once I get my big computer fixed and I can do these live streams more effectively in a way that I would like to. But I keep reminding myself of the Bruce Lee quote. He says, it's not the daily increase, but the daily decrease that counts. Hack away at the unessentials, he says. Something along those lines. So I think I could be more productive by chopping out this dedication I've had every week and maybe transmutating some of that energy in another direction. I'm hoping that'll work. It's the balance of quality and quantity that I'm trying to find here. So hopefully you guys can keep dreaming with me, and in the future we'll have a lot more interesting conversations. I want you to know I'm not only going to focus on keywords that people are searching for. Like I said, I see what videos people engage with the most, and I want to start leaning into some of those, but I still want to leave it open to dive in on some of these more super specific topics that might not be so popular, but are extremely interesting to me. There's no way I would keep doing this if I just had to repeat the same boring stuff that people expect to hear. So, but the thing is, if it's not getting the attraction and the engagement, then it's almost not worth my time. So I'm going to find that balance between like trending topics and popular topics and topics that people actually want. And I'm going to try to balance that with these super specific and super detailed and more complex topics that I'm really interested in. So I'm going to keep trying to find a balance between the two of those. I'm not going to shy away from these other subjects and these other details that take us really, really deep down the rabbit hole. That's one of my favorite things about this, is that we can go as far as we want with some of these concepts and we can stretch our imagination. So in the meantime, I'm going to be focusing on some of that. I'm also going to be focusing on putting out content that people want. I want to answer people's questions and give valuable content that is really going to help people. I also need to keep myself interested, and I want to keep all of you longtime listeners, I want to keep you guys interested too. So in the future, you're going to hear me probably repeating and reiterating a lot of things we've already talked about. But that's mostly because for the first 100 episodes, maybe like the first 80 episodes or so, all the things we covered were kind of sparsely covered, spread out throughout these conversations, little bits and pieces. And although we've talked about it before, I haven't really addressed a lot of the topics directly in a focused way. So that's going to be another one of my goals. I'm going to go through and pull out some of the things we've talked about in our past sessions, and I'm going to hyper focus on some of those topics and put out deep dive videos on them. So hopefully you guys can stick with me through all this, and life is so good. Life is amazing, and I'm just grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the opportunity. It's all been so great so far. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I'm excited to jump up and do live sessions that are pre-planned where I can hopefully get everyone together at the same time and start doing some live interviews too. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm also excited to be able to just focus and try to record some videos because that's something I really haven't done yet. I mean, we've got over 100 live dream sessions, but I have yet to sit and try to record a deep dive and focus on a specific topic without being live. I haven't done it just without being live yet. Every time I've done it, I'm always live and trying to balance the comments and the technical glitches, whether it's with the Wi-Fi or with the audio. So yeah, I want to record these deep dives and focus on them separately, and then we'll do these live dream streams when the time is right, whenever I compile enough unique and interesting questions, and when I can make sure that I can dedicate myself to a certain time on a certain day. That's kind of the idea here. So it's all about focus. I want to focus, and I want to be as productive as possible. And although I got the quantity out there now, I need to. The quality has been increasing incrementally, but I want to drastically increase the quality here because that's my biggest drawback with all of my content so far. So that's the idea, and hopefully you guys can stay interested, stay engaged, keep sharing. Definitely throw me any questions that you have. And I got to put it out there, like I'm working on that book on how to effectively lucid dream. I know I've been talking about that. Once I put that ebook out, there's going to be nothing but videos about dreaming and dream techniques and lucid dreaming tips and things like that for a long time. So don't think that we're shying away from any of the dream content, and it all relates. So yeah, I don't want to make a video about tips on how to lucid dream right now until I have that ebook available, because then I can recommend that ebook to people and through the video. So I'm saving those for when that book is done. But it's definitely coming. So I hope you guys are as excited about that as I am, because I think it's going to change some people's lives. I really do. I think it's going to be effective for a lot of people who struggle with lucid dreaming and just remembering their dreams in general. And then we'll get into some of those more complex topics of dream therapy and things like that. So that'll probably be for the next year or so. Those are going to be the things that we'll be covering. I am almost done with the Angels and Demons video. And I keep talking about it, but I'm really excited about that one. I definitely want people to catch that once I post it. It's going to put a lot of things into perspective. It's really great. Honestly, that's probably my favorite one I've put out so far. Or I didn't even put it out yet, but once I do, it's maybe that sacred geometry video is a gem, and the waves and particles, those. But like this one is really packed with a lot of valuable information. So, and I'm cross-referencing all of my research, all my resources for all the details in that as I'm going through and editing, making sure I didn't make any mistakes really. So yeah, the information in that video is really reliable, and the overall theme of it is it's powerful in my opinion. So keep an eye out for that Angels and Demons episode. That's going to be a big one. I'm almost done with it. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go chop some more firewood, and then I'm going to get back to editing that Angels and Demons episode. I think I'm going to record an intro for it too. And that's about it. And then I got I got dance tonight I got to bring my daughter to her dance class, so that'll be cool. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Just wanted to let you guys know I'm not going to keep flirting with these live sessions if I can't really make it on time. So we will have some more live sessions, and when we do them, I'm going to make sure that I announce the time, the day, and I'm going to make sure that we're all there at the same time on the same day. And other than that, if I can't find a steady time, whenever I do have an extra hour or two, I'm going to work on recording and producing and editing these more high quality deep dive dream sessions. So that's it. If any of you guys have any questions about any of your dreams, definitely hit me up. Send me some DMs or leave a comment. And if you feel so compelled, if you don't follow me over on TikTok or over on YouTube or on Facebook, go find me on those platforms. Wherever you're watching this from, go to the other platform, find me, give me a follow, give me a like. I would appreciate that. And yeah, we'll keep building. I'm going to go work on some stuff. And until next time, definitely stay tuned. I will announce the next live dream stream, and I'll definitely make sure that everybody knows about it ahead of time, and I'll make sure that we're all there. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, look out for that Angels and Demons video, because that's going to be a valuable one. It's going to be packed with lots of great information. All right, you beautiful souls, I appreciate you. Again, I don't know if I'm not sure if anyone's commenting. I'm sorry if I don't see your comments. Actually, let me check real quick. It's kind of tough to tell on YouTube. Actually, I don't even know if I can tell. Let me see. I might have to sign it. I might have to go into YouTube. Huh. I might have to go into YouTube incognito, because again, it doesn't let me see my own comments. It's weird. Really strange how that works. Yeah, that's another reason why I gotta get my computer working so we can really enjoy these sessions. If I can't see the comments, there's no point. Like, I may as well just be recording these. So I'm sorry if I missed any comments. I apologize. The ones on YouTube are going to be erased, but yeah, whatever. Definitely, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section after this. After I jump off here, I'll go back and answer some questions. And yeah, that's about it. I appreciate all you beautiful souls for joining me on this fascinating journey so far. I've learned so much over the last 100 episodes, and I'm excited to keep learning more. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. It's still early. I got a lot to do. It's gonna be a nice night. And yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling out there and what you think. If you have any ideas for any topics you'd like me to cover in the future, definitely let me know. And I'll consider it. We'll go through. Maybe we could do a live deep dive or dream session. I still got to get used to separating the two, but let's plant that flag in the ground right now. The live streams are going to be called dream streams. The deep dives are going to be called dream sessions, and that's just going to be what it is. So we're going to transition, and I'm going to see. I've been looking at some statistics online from some of these data analyst companies, and it seems like the next 3 years are going to be the best 3 years in the creator economy. So let's see where this goes in the next 3 years. And hopefully I can jump back in another 100 episodes, reference back to this, and we can reflect on how far we've come from here. That's something we can dream about for the future. I'm excited. And like I said, definitely have some awesome guests that I'll be interviewing in the future. So stay tuned for all that. I appreciate you, beautiful souls. I wish all of you the absolute best. Until next time, peace and love, people.